My name is Laura Chordash. I like to call myself Laura C. I am a Fee Academy Grandmaster of Honor. How long was my journey? Would you like to find out? I always believed that in life you can experience as much as you like until you find that job that brings you joy, that brings you contentment, that makes you happy to wake up in the morning, get dressed and go to work. I thankfully found mine. How did I start it? I started when I was 19. I went to a university which I never really felt truly happy with, social worker university. It was something that my parents truly wanted me to complete. I did that. But I always knew throughout the years that it wasn't something that is going to become my job. I finished it to make my parents happy. I know there are so many of you who probably felt the same like me. Once I finished the university, sadly, I lost my father. He is the main reason why probably I managed to do so much more. You can find out a lot more in my book, which I wrote because of him. I never really got to say goodbye, but I found a way to keep him with me forever in that book. As soon as I lost my father, I knew that I had to do something to help my mother financially. And that was when I left my own country, which is Romania, to go abroad and find a job to get a better financial situation for myself and of course to help my mother. Now, once abroad, I wanted to explore a little bit more what was there to do. I left my own country to go abroad and be a nanny. Yes, that's right, you heard right. I was a nanny. I loved it. I made the most of it. I love children. I love their innocence, and I tried to make the most beautiful times and memories with them, even though I knew that wasn't the job I wanted to have for the rest of my life. It was a temporary decision. It was good financially, I suppose, at that particular moment in time. During the time when I studied at university in Romania, I basically multitasked because I also did a hairdressing course, which later on helped me in my life in the UK because I started doing hairdressing shortly after I have left my nanny job. It was okay, it was something else, it was amazing, I love hair, but again, it was something I knew it wasn't a job that I wanted to follow for the rest of my life. I enjoyed working with clients, but yet that particular job made me super tired. I started then looking into something else. I am, and I always was, interested in nutrition, a healthy living, and so on. Then I decided to take a naturopathic medicine course, which I didn't manage to finish, unfortunately, because of my financial situation at that moment in time. So I remained to be a hairdresser, even though every single day going to work thinking this is not something that I want to do for the rest of my life. What do I do? What do I do? And I was just asking the universe for guidance, for support, to show me what I need to do. I want a job where I love going to work, I want to feel contentment when I wake up, and so on. I bet some of you feel the same too. So one day, the universe showed me my way. On Facebook, as I was scrolling, I'm seeing eyebrows before and after. I always loved eyebrows, and I always used to pluck the brows of my friends, my own eyebrows. I never left anyone to touch my own eyebrows. Until later on, when of course Branko microbladed my brows when I decided to go for his training. So when I've seen this photo on Facebook, before and after, of a microbladed brow, it was wow. It was absolutely amazing. I knew about microblading way before, but I never found something that truly captured my attention until this particular work of Branko's captured entirely my attention, and I knew in that moment that that's what I want to do. It was a strong instinct that I had to sign up for one of his trainings. That is when I started researching for the dates. And there was one particular date on my birthday, 8th of August, which was happening to be in Spain. And I decided to gift myself that training for that birthday and to go and study microblading. I signed up for his training, and I have to say it was the best decision of my life. I went abroad with huge excitement into something new. I decided to leave the fears alone, because when you operate from fear, you never take the right decisions. So that is one thing that I always guide myself, telling myself, don't operate from fear. When you do so, you can never make the right choices. So I took the plunge to take this course, even though it costed quite a lot of money and I had to take a loan from the bank. But I knew it was the best decision. It was an investment. Why an investment? Because it came with a kit, which I then used on my clients. So basically, I got my money back. I came home from the training and I said to myself, I will never be able to microblade. Never. I felt lost. It was so much information. It was overwhelming at that time. But then again, I had to have a mindset switch, because if I continued to say, I can't do it, then eventually it would have happened that way, because your thoughts create your reality. Do you agree with me? And then I decided every single day to practice. Every night until really late, sometimes 3 a.m., sometimes 4 a.m., it didn't matter. I decided that I want to be the best at doing microblading in London. And I tried repeating myself this every single day. You will be the best, you will be the best, but you need to put the hard work and dedication. And that's what I did. For many years, I practiced, I was consistent, and I tried to make this skill be my superpower. One day, I woke up and I just knew that that is my superpower. It became my superpower because I worked very hard for it. You can do the same. So no matter the dreams, no matter where your fears are, you have to attack your fears. Do not operate from fears, because again, when we operate from fear, we take the wrong choices. So try and look onto the positive side, like I decided to do, and I promise you, you will make the best decisions for yourself. Remember, your gut instinct are actually your protective angels. So whenever you listen to it, you will make the best choices. So my advice to you, take the right choices by eliminating fear from your brain.